All right, what's up, guys? So we're back. Just a short video. I want to kind of hear everyone's opinion on this one. I was talking to everybody's favorite commentator the other day, Majin Obama. So, you know, this guy he's had his issues with Guilty Gear Strive. We've known these very publicly from the beginning. And Obama was saying that he thinks Guilty Gear Strive should be delayed. So he said it before. You know, if you don't remember, now is January. Guilty Gear Strive was supposed to come out in October of last year, right? So it was supposed to be released 3 months ago. They delayed it. You know, they delayed it because, you know, Corona and everything was happening. But not just that. The game was definitely rough around the edges, right? There were a lot of complaints after the beta. People were like, this game is not ready. It's not finished. It's not ready to come out. So Arc Sys delayed it until April. They put it back half a year. And everyone was happy with that. I don't know a single person that was upset. Everyone was like, yes, take your time. Thank you, take your time, blah, blah, blah. So since the beta, the game is looking much, much, much better. You know, the game's developed. We got more characters now. We got the stages. We got the net play change. We got music. We got jukebox mode. We got everything. And it's scheduled to come out in 3 months. So just put out a trailer and everything. It looks like the game is coming out in 3 months. Right? I don't think it's going to be delayed. But Obama, he's still not happy with the game. He's like, the game should be delayed. They should delay it. They should delay it. So I was thinking about that too. And, you know, obviously they have their business things, but I agree with Obama. I hope, I don't expect it to happen, but I wish that game would be delayed. I wish they would delay it again for like another 6 months. So why do you ask? This is something I'm very, very worried about. And it's not about the game itself. You know, it's not, oh, this game looks like shit, it needs more time in the oven. That's the Obama train of thought. But what I'm very, very worried about is I don't want Strive to kind of meet the same fate as another new fighting game that came out during this time. If you know what I'm talking about. I'll give you a little peek right there. But Granblue. So if you're not familiar, right, if you're just here for Guilty Gear or something, you don't know about this game, Granblue. So Granblue came out last year in I believe February or March, right? It's a brand new fighting game. It has an IP, a huge IP, super popular. The fighting game came out, I think, February or March, right when Corona and COVID was getting started. So if you know, we used to run offline events at Fighting Tuesday. We actually ran we had one Granblue event. We ran one Granblue event, super hype, like 100+ people came out. Tournament was super hype. Everyone was having really, really good time. The next week we planned to run it again. Shut down. The venue shut down. Not allowed to have any gatherings. So this is a very rare case. Is this the only case that's ever happened where a game relies entirely on the online community? The entire Granblue versus community and history, you know, the history of the game and the memorable matches, it all happened online. And that's really, really, really shitty. So granted, first of all, the Granblue versus netcode is not good, right? It's not good. It's playable, especially in Japan. It's playable, but it's not good. So Strive is going to have rollback. Hopefully that feels better. Hopefully it's good. It's better than Granblue. But again, what I'm saying is that's not enough. I don't think that's enough. The value and the importance of offline gatherings, you know, not to be the main place to play. Obviously, I think net play is the most important, right? Having a healthy online community where you can always go and find matches and play is important. But if you don't have that offline aspect, the hype surrounding a game, you know, the eyes on the game, the people joining, the people sticking around, is just going to plummet. So, again, this game, Granblue, when it first came out, it was insane in Japan. I understand America, you know, they have problems with net play. But in Japan, where the net play was good, you had everybody. Kazunoko running it, Mago running it. You had, you know, Evo champs, Togeki champs, SPO champs from like every genre of game. Itazan got up to Grandmaster rank, right? Fudo was playing it. All these dudes are playing it. And Goichi's playing, Go1, Dogra, everyone was playing it. And all of these guys are tournament players, right? They travel around the world. They go to every major. And like, could you imagine how this game would have been? How Granblue would have been if there was no Corona? You know, early on, like, remember Justin was playing? Imagine just like, all right, SoCal Regionals or something, CEO or something. You got all like the best Japanese players there to play against the best American players offline, like creating that kind of story and then building it. So this is a sad example, but the example in my head a game I really, really think got carried by the community at the start, especially the Japan versus America, was Dragon Ball FighterZ. So Dragon Ball FighterZ, I think, the game is very, very healthy. Don't get me wrong, but I think at the start, the way the game got so big, aside from the IP, was the Goichi versus Sonic Fox rivalry at the top. That first year or two was insane, right? No people they didn't even own the game. They didn't care. They were like, wait, like Sonic Fox Goichi are playing again at this next tournament? Like they're playing again offline next month? The hype surrounding that carried the game. It carried the game. It got so many people just watching it, paying attention. Oh, let me buy the game. It looks sick. Da da da. It's so good and so necessary for a fighting game to kind of thrive. And you just can't have that if it's online. It just doesn't exist online. Like, early on there's some hype, but it becomes down only the people left. Only the ones actually, like, still playing the game care about it. Like, nobody really wants to watch an online exhibition kind of thing. So, again, I'm rambling, but my point is Strive is coming out in 3 months, and this Corona shit doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon, right? I don't expect offline events. I don't expect any majors to happen this year at all. Even if they happen, like, I don't expect people traveling. I don't expect that story to come out. So if Strive is going to release really soon, the early on hype is going to be crazy. Everyone's going to be playing the game. It's going to be super, super hype. But what I'm worried about is, like, 3, 4, 5 months after the launch, when there are no tournaments, when the only things that happen are online, when there's no international competition, when there's nothing going on. So I don't know, man. I'm worried. I'm worried for the game. I retired. I thought I retired from saving Guilty Gear, but I think I might have to come back in. We're gonna have to do our best, just try and keep the game alive while it's going. Here, this is the recent Granblue. Granblue's actually doing not that bad. Actually, that's more than I thought. 330-ish playing Granblue. That's just on Steam. Asia is mostly on PC. So Granblue's doing okay. Like, don't get me wrong. If you like Granblue, play it. But I'm just saying Granblue could have been so much bigger. Granblue could have done so much better if it had a chance, right? If it had a chance to actually have an offline scene, to have international competition. And it looks like Strive is not going to have that opportunity. But there you go. I'm rambling. Let me know what you think. Are you worried? Do you think it's not going to matter? Do you think, like, good netcode's all it takes? Do you think, the lobby system, the pixel art's going to carry the game? And what can we do? Do you have any ideas? How can we kind of keep people interested in the game that's relies solely on the internet and solely on NetPlay, man? I don't know. But we'll see. Like always, if you're still watching, thank you. Leave a comment. And if you got a vaccine, or if you're a doctor or something, please spread it out soon. I want to go back to majors, man. I want to play offline. But like always, thank you. See you in the next one. Peace.